All right, the Defend Freedom bus tour has been on the road for the past 3 weeks, stopping in 27 cities, spreading their message of service, freedom, and defending the American dream to the American public. Here with us to talk about the reception they received, the CEO of Concerned Veterans for America, Captain Pete Hegseth, along with several other members and military family members from the tour. Pete, first off, what made you put this whole thing together?
Well, it was take the message of our organization of continued service, the vets giving back to this country, fighting for the freedom we fought for on the battlefield. We wanted to go across the country to bring that message and galvanize more veterans to get involved in fighting for the country here at home.
Like you did running for office, and a lot of you did
in any way.
Write books and do whatever. So tell us who was here.
Absolutely. So we've got Captain Sean Parnell, Army Ranger, led the most decorated platoon in Afghanistan, wrote a book called Outlaw Platoon, New York Times bestseller. Jane Horton, Gold Star wife, her husband Christopher Horton was a sniper killed in Afghanistan, an incredible man. Amber Barno, a helicopter pilot, served in Iraq and Afghanistan. Steve Russell, the author of We Got Him, he led the unit that was central in the hunt and capture of Saddam Hussein. His wife Cindy, a military spouse as well, and then Karen Vaughn, her son was a Navy SEAL, member of SEAL Team 6, killed in Afghanistan in 2011. And I want to highlight Karen and Jane in particular. They gave their spouses or sons gave the ultimate sacrifice, and they're continuing to be a voice of what service really means.
Absolutely. And I think, do you feel as though, I guess I'm going to work because we're going to have 9 microphones, do you feel as though America has given the sacrifice that you and your family have been going through just due?
No, I feel like there has really been a complete absence of acknowledgement that we still have men over there fighting right now. That's what really frustrates me is we need to get back engaged in this war. We need to realize in America that men and women are dying every month, you know, and we need to understand that there is a cost being paid, that they're real people with real families, not little G.I. Joes, plastic toys that we play with. They're human beings, and we need to start addressing some of the issues going on with our.
And that's why it was important for you to be on this bus.
Absolutely, and also just to restore America to the core values that Aaron grew up loving, that made him want to serve and defend and protect this nation. So that's what I want. I just want to get it. I want to get it back to what my son died for.
I agree. I think it's a great thing you're doing to taking action. Now, You Got Him is the name of your book. They talk about capturing Saddam Hussein. You think people are forgetting that?
Well, sure, but the good news is we've got 20 million veterans in this country. There's nothing that we can't solve if we pull together, but yet many veterans won't even vote. That's what we're trying to do, is get people to lend their voice to ours so that we can make a difference.
All right, and you talk about sequester. People are like, well, sequester is good, we can handle it. Well, the only people that are paying the price for sequester really happen to be the military.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been seeing how the military, veterans, they've all been used as political pawns, especially over the past month. And so it's definitely, we understand that freedom's not free. We understand that we need to preserve the freedoms and liberties that we get to enjoy each and every day as Americans, and so that's why this tour is so important, to continue to defend freedom.
And do you think that over the last 10 years, when people say that we're battle fatigued, that America's war torn, do we have a right to be war torn if we're not fighting in the war?
We do not. We need to pay attention to the wars, and we need to pay attention to the sacrifices and those that have chosen to tie up their boots and defend our country, volunteer to make sure we're free.
All right, Sean, you've done that with your book.
Yeah, I have, and I hear congressmen and senators say, hey, my constituents are war weary. Well, there's nobody more war weary than the warriors and the military families. And as a side note, veterans are a staggeringly underrepresented demographic in this country in terms of voting.
And guys, the best thing for you guys to do, if you ask me, if you had the time, is to get involved in politics, because then we'll get on the right road. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for going on the bus.
Thank you.
Great message, guys. All right, let's go back to Steve and Elizabeth to find out what's coming up for the next 2 hours. Guys, take it away.
All right, thanks, Brian. Great stuff. While you were sleeping, the president's healthcare website went down again. Is it time to fire somebody? Donald Trump